In this first tutorial, we'll show you a little bit about how to use projections and coordinate systems to display the data in ArcGIS. As you can see here, I have a map of the United States. There's actually two layers here. It's just depending on what scale you're viewing the map at. Now I can go into Layer, right-click, and go to Properties, and this will show me, typically this will come up with the coordinate system. On the coordinate system tab, you can see what the current coordinate system here is. So the current coordinate system is given, as well as all the details defined here. Now, these are based on, initially here, the two layers that I have embedded in here. They are both under this same coordinate system. So those, if you want to know which of the different layers you have are based on, you can just click on the layers and it'll show you. Now there's a whole selection that you can select from, and there's two different types. There's a geographic coordinate system and a projected coordinate system. The current one that we have is a geographic coordinate system, and the thing that I'd like to note about that is when you're in a geographic coordinate system like we are now, geographic coordinate system here, and then we'll go to General, you'll see that this is in the map is in decimal degrees. You can display the units in any way you would like. However, the map is the base reference unit is in decimal degrees, and that's specific for the geographic coordinate system. So if I were to go in and change this to a projected coordinate system, we can go into World, and you will notice that this is it's based on the World WGS 1984 version, so we can use this one. This one is one you're familiar with, and we can hit OK. And this actually changes the view of it, so you can see that this is more the typical view that we see of the United States, and this is just based on the projection. Now if I go back into Layers and I go to Properties, now if we go to General, you can see that now the map is in meters. So again, the coordinate system that I'm in is now a projected coordinate system. So I use a projected coordinate system rather than a geographic coordinate system, hence that we are now in meters. I can display it in decimal degrees, but the base unit is now in meters. And this is important when you're importing data in and out of ArcGIS. So those are the two systems that we have. Again, the geographic coordinate system and the projected coordinate system. I do want to note that if I go back to geographic coordinate system and I went to the North America NAD 1983, and I hit OK, what you're going to find is there's a warning. So anytime that you're transitioning between actually a coordinate system that is not that differs from the map source. So my two maps here are for the WGS, and so this is showing that is there's a conflict there. So anytime you're transferring and it won't allow that system, you will get this warning. So if you click this yes button here, you are basically in danger of having invalid data. So be careful which one you use there.